Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katya. I'm a first-time mom to a wonderful baby girl, Sophia, who is about to be 5.5 months old. Today's video is baby essentials, and when I say essentials, I mean essentials. I remember when I was pregnant, I was looking through all of those videos to see what I need to put on my baby registry, what do I need to buy to bring my baby home. And there were tons of videos online and they're all overwhelming. They have a lot of expensive stuff, they have a lot of cool stuff, but I just want to talk about the essentials that you will need in order for you to bring the baby home. I have a few bigger items that I will save at the end of the video, but I want you to take a piece of paper and a pen and write down everything that I'm talking about, because I do think that this is what you actually need to bring your baby home. There were a few things that I really wanted when I was pregnant. I wanted a DOCTOTOT and I wanted a Mamaru. So those things I really like and I really enjoy, but I don't think that they're essentials. They were quite expensive, and I really don't think that you need something like that. However, it worked for me. It might work for you, but those are not the essentials that I will be talking about. So I want to start with medicine. When you bring your baby home, you constantly think that something might be wrong with your baby. Is your baby having a high fever, or can your baby breathe? And you're constantly worrying about keeping your baby alive, especially if it's your first baby. Probably it's more stressful than it's your second and third baby, even though I think it's still very stressful to bring a new human home. So there are a few medications that I want to talk about that I think you should have at home so you can assist baby if your baby needs it. So number one thing is a thermometer. Get yourself a thermometer. Get the one, if you already have one at home and you think you will be able to use it on your baby, then it's fine. I had the one that you put in your armpit and I didn't think it will work with a newborn baby, so I got a thermometer that is what is it, like electronic thermometer, and you can measure the temperature either by putting it to baby's head or into baby's ear. So yeah, get yourself a thermometer because you don't want to be wondering if your baby has a fever and if you need to take your baby to a doctor. Another thing that is get yourself an infant's Tylenol. And all medication that I'm talking about, definitely talk to your pediatrician and see if they approve of it. And before you give any medication to your child, talk to pediatrician. But it's nice to have it because in case if your baby has a fever or your baby needs Tylenol, you will already have it, and most likely your pediatrician will approve of it, and you don't have to in the middle of the night run to run to CVS or anywhere to get this. So yeah, so get infant Tylenol. And another thing is gas drops. So a lot of infants, they struggle with their tummies and they have gas. So gas relief drops is also something that you will probably need. Again, talk to your pediatrician before you give it to them, but most likely if your child is screaming and crying and you think it's gas related, it's very nice to have it at home. So again, at 3 in the morning when you both, your child, your spouse, you're really struggling with the baby, you can try gas relief drops, and yeah, so and you will already have it. The ones that we have is Little Remedies. Actually everything I'm talking about, I'm gonna put it in the description box. Everything that I got from probably 99% of what I have, I got it from Amazon, so I'm gonna put all the links down below. So yeah, so gas relief drops are really handy to have. So another thing that I heard a lot of when I was pregnant, and I got it, and I'm happy that I got it because we use it like literally on the second night after we brought baby home. So this here is, hold on. So this here is FRIDABABY NOSEFRIDA sucking device. So I think on night 2 or 3, after putting baby and burping her, after feeding baby and burping her, I put her down in her bassinet, and I thought that she couldn't breathe because the milk went up into her nose. So what the way it works, you put one side of it in baby's nose and the other side you put it on your mouth and you suck it in. Nothing goes into your mouth, so it's not, it just sounds disgusting. Yeah, and we got everything out of baby's nose and she could breathe again. So yeah, so this is an awesome thing to have just in case if something happens. The other thing that I got was this boogie and earwax cleaner. This thing, one side is getting boogers out and another side is getting earwax out. Again, unless you have like very narrow long nails, it's really difficult to clear baby's nose. And if your baby can't breathe, like, I mean, what else can be worse than that? So yeah, so this thing is really cool because with this little loop you just go into baby's nose and get the boogie out. So yeah, so I really love this thing. And another one is another thing that I have is spray for baby's nose. So this product helps to loosen mucus. So yes, you spray it on the nose and then you use that baby Frida suction thing and you get everything out of baby's nose. How many times I said nose? I don't know. So yeah, so this is as far as medication goes. I think if you have this basic starter kit of everything that I said, you should be good, and in case of any emergencies, you will be pretty much covered. All right, so let's talk about next category is bath. For the baby bath category, of course, you need shampoo and you need lotion. Baby skin is very sensitive, so you definitely need baby shampoo and baby lotion, something that's made especially for babies. We started with Aveeno oatmeal lotion and shampoo, but it didn't work for us. My baby, she has a very sensitive skin, so this didn't work, and I tried quite a few different lotions and shampoos, and there is one brand that we really loved. It's called Tabitod. So Tabitod is a little bit on the expensive side, so if your baby has no problems using you know, like drugstore brands, then I would definitely stick to that because it saves a lot of money and I'm sure ingredients are just fine. But this brand is a little bit more expensive and you can find it only on their website. So this is Tabitod all over ointment, so that cleared up my baby's skin like over one night. We put it in the evening and in the morning I could see huge difference. And this here is hair and body wash. Everything that I bought is fragrance free because again my baby has very sensitive skin, so I didn't want to irritate her. But yeah, Tabitod is highly recommend. I really love this brand. This one is already done. This is back stock that I have at home. Next item for bath is brushes. Probably your baby will come out with some sort of hair. My child had very little hair, but you still need some brushes to brush their hair after bath time. Brush like this with very soft bristles is very good for cradle cap, just in case if your baby has it, and I'm pretty sure probably 99% of babies have cradle cap. So yeah, so I would highly recommend getting hair brushes. Of course, you will need a towel. Obviously, towel that you have at home probably will work, but there is just something about baby towels that is just very easy to use. It has a hood because, you know, getting out of the shower, babies can't regulate their own temperature of their bodies, so putting a hood over their baby's head and yeah, just like wrapping your baby around the towel, very cozy. So yeah, baby towel is probably something else I would recommend getting for your infant. This is the one that we have. And also washcloth. I got this set, I think I got it for my baby shower, so I don't think it was from Amazon, but there I'm sure there are like a lot of these like that. I'll find it on Amazon and I'll link it in the description box. If you choose not to give your baby bath every single night, then you can just use the washcloth to wipe your baby down, you know, like the neck and armpits and, you know, all of that stuff that gets a little bit not fresh over hours. So yeah, so, and also just, you know, very nice to scrub your baby and, you know, like use it maybe like as a little loofah. Don't scrub too hard. And one of the other things that I think you should also buy for your newborn baby is this nail file. I know that a lot of people get nail clippers, and I'm too scared to use it, so I decided to go for a nail file. This is the one that I got. It has different heads. They're like, some of them are a little bit softer, some of them are a little bit harder, so I think it depends on your baby nail. And yeah, it works very easy. You just put it in here and then you start it. It has it rotates either clockwise or the other way around. And yeah, so you put just your baby nail in here and you file it down, and you can't that way hurt your baby and you know, clip baby skin by accident. So yeah, I highly recommend getting something like this. And final thing is a baby bathtub. So if you have already researched what to get your baby or for your baby, you probably have seen this beautiful flower that you can put in the sink and put your baby in the flower. So we have that flower, but we use it only once. Even when she was a little tiny newborn, I used it. There's a hair. When she was little tiny newborn, I used it only once. And the reason why I didn't really like it was because I wanted her to be submerged into water and I wanted her to be warm, and I couldn't get that with the flower. So we have this bathtub, which is 3-stage bathtub. So basically it has this insert that you move it with baby stages. When my baby was little, I would put like I would roll a towel and put it here so it's not too deep. And once your baby can sit up straight, you can just remove this little insert and baby will be sitting down there. So I really like this bathtub. I prefer this over that little cute flower thing. Alright, so another item that is #1 for me, and I'm still using it and I don't know what I would do without it, is a Boppy pillow. Boppy pillow. So this thing is for breastfeeding. I really like it. Breastfeeding is a difficult thing, and if you choose to breastfeed, and I even think with bottle feeding probably it's also useful. But yeah, if you choose to breastfeed, this will definitely be a big help. I took it with me to the hospital and I couldn't get a hold of the baby, so they showed me how to use this pillow, and I'm still using it. I am not enjoying breastfeeding very much, to be honest, and this pillow makes a huge difference. If we go somewhere, especially overnight, I bring it with me. So the way it works is just you put it under your boobs and you lay your baby here, so your baby is laying there comfortably. You can adjust it lower or higher, and yeah, you put your baby over here and you breastfeed. Now my baby is a little bit too long to lay on this pillow, so the way I do it, and also it's helpful if you want to elevate your baby while your baby is eating so there's no reflex, is I actually put the pillow sideways like this, and my baby, her head is prepped up right here, and then her legs are just hanging down here. That way this pillow actually let her grow and I'm still using it. This is a case on top of it, but the actual pillow, I think they have probably different color ones, but the actual pillow is like just simple white. But yeah, but this is my #1 used item. I love this pillow. And I know some moms love Breast Friend, and that pillow is probably amazing, but it's a little bit too firm for me just by the looks of it. And I just like that this pillow, I can like play with it and I can just put it differently around my body depending on how I want baby to latch to my boob. So another thing is probably the most expensive out of everything that I have. And if you are an anxious person, or if you know that you're not gonna sleep unless you know that your baby's sleeping well and breathing well, then I would recommend saving up your money and getting the OWLET sock. So this sock is an amazing invention. So this is what it looks like. It's a little tiny sock that you put on baby's foot, and it reads baby's oxygen level and heart rate. So just in case if something happens, it gives you a signal that something is wrong, and you can act and react fast. So I got this kit with the sock and the camera. To be very honest with you, I don't like the camera. The camera is a Wi-Fi operated, and it's you can only access the camera through your phone or maybe iPad, whatever you have, which I don't like, because if I'm using my phone, if my phone dies, if I lose connection or something, then I'm not gonna be able to use the camera. So I personally would just go for the sock if I was gonna do it again, but yeah, and I wouldn't go for the camera. If you like the camera, if you already have the camera, then I mean it's fine. But I personally don't really like the camera, but the sock is amazing. So yeah, it's quite an expensive item, but I'm just telling you, this sock let me sleep at night. And now that I transitioned baby to her room, this sock is just gives me like peace of mind. Even when baby was sleeping right next to me in a bassinet, I just could not, like I was always checking on her. Even with the sock, I was still checking on her, and I was checking on the app, and I was watching her heart rate and oxygen levels. But still, like, I feel like I could at least go into the living room and not check on the baby all the time, because I could just open the app and see that baby's heart is beating, she gets enough oxygen, and she's sleeping well. So yeah, so I highly recommend getting this sock just for your peace of mind. Alright, so let's move on to sleeping and clothes item. So number one item that we're using and we're still using are these regular simple onesies. I have different types. I have the ones with long sleeve, and I have the ones with short sleeve. Right now she is 5 months old, and I'm still using it. I use it under her clothes, I use it under her pajamas, she wears it under her swaddles. So yeah, so there's just that extra layer that they all talk about. Baby's body can't regulate the temperature, so you need to dress them up just a little bit warmer than you are dressed. So yeah, so this adds that layer that baby needs. And yeah, sometimes she wakes up in the morning and she just hangs out in this onesie. It's super cute, and I really like it, and it's actually not that difficult to remove stains out of it. Another thing is just regular pajamas that has feet on it. My baby was born in March, so it wasn't cold, but it wasn't warm enough, so I was always worried that she's cold. So pajamas like that during the day was something that I would put on her. It covers her feet, it covers her hands. So yeah, so pajamas like that, get a few of them, so you can, in case if baby spits up, then you can put it in the wash and put on a new one. All right, so then get the socks. And I know that there are no baby socks that actually stay on baby's feet. So socks like that are really cute, and you want to put them on, but they don't stay on your baby. However, just in case if you think, oh, my baby might be a little bit cold, just to have like a few pairs of socks is not a bad idea. So yeah, I would recommend getting those like packs of baby socks, like the regular white ones. I had them somewhere here, but I can't find it. I think even if you are not gonna end up using socks very often, which I didn't, it's still nice to have it just in case if you're like, oh, maybe a little bit chilly, The socks that do stay on baby are the high knee socks. So these are the socks my baby is using at the moment when it's a little bit cold, or if we're going outside and I just want to put like this, make sure her feet are warm. Then mittens. So mittens are good if your baby scratches herself all the time. I didn't have that problem in the beginning. However, now that she's 5 months old, she's scratching her face and her head all the time. Even though I file her nails pretty much every single day, her nails just grow so fast that I have to put these mittens, especially when she goes to bed. Another item is a baby hat. So this is the baby hat that we got from a hospital. I didn't get many hats because she was born in spring and we live in California and it was quarantine, so we really didn't go anywhere. So I didn't have many hats, but yeah, hats is something probably you should also get, because again, like that factor when you go outside and you're worried that your baby will get cold, so you get a few baby hats and they will probably give you something like this in the hospital. Another thing clothing wise is bibs. I got this huge pack of bibs. We didn't use them too often, but at the same time it was just a nice thing to have when you bring your baby home. If your baby spits up a lot and you need to go anywhere, you just put this bib on your baby, so you don't have to change her or his clothes all the time. So yeah, I would get like a simple pack of bibs like that, and I wouldn't get a lot because a lot of babies don't like it. My baby didn't like it. It would always bunch up into her face, but we did use it a few times, and so yeah, so I would recommend getting these as well. They're not expensive, but it's good to have them. Another thing that comes to spitting up is burp cloths. So this here is a regular burp cloth. When you burp your baby, or like, you know, like if you wipe your baby face, it's a very nice thing to have. You don't have to waste like paper towel or anything like that, and you know, you put it on your shoulder, you burp your baby, you know, I mean, whatever you want to do with it. I did see one mom, I don't remember who it was, but they shared this hack to not get just the burp cloths, but also get the reusable diaper insert. So this here, it looks just like a burp cloth, but it is actually meant to go into those reusable diapers. I think you just fold it like that and fold it into the diaper. But this thing is amazing because first of all, it's a little bit bigger than the regular burp cloths that you find on Amazon or Target or Walmart, anywhere. So it's a little bit bigger, and yeah, I got a pack of this and I got a pack of that, and I'm still using it, and again, as you can see, they're still white and clean, and my baby did spit up a lot and we use it pretty much every single day. So yeah, so these are burp cloths that you will probably need. No, not probably, that you will need. And also get these blankets. So blankets like that, also very, very useful, just to you can, they're like multi-purpose. You can use them to cover your baby or swaddle your baby. If you watched my what's in my diaper bag video, I'm talking about me actually breastfeeding my baby with this. I use it outside when we go out. I just put it around my neck like that, and my baby is in there. It's super breathable, it's super light. All right, my phone just crashed. All right, so yeah, it's super breathable, it's super light, and it's multi-purpose. Again, you can use it as a burp cloth, anything really. And you can cover the car seat, or you can cover your stroller. So yeah, there's tons of different options on Amazon or Target or anywhere you want. Also, something that is kind of for clothing is detergent. This is the detergent that I got. I've heard mixed reviews about it. Some people saying that it's very bad for newborns and it didn't work for them and baby had a reaction. My baby has very sensitive skin. It's like eczema prone skin, and this works just fine for her. I've heard that other parents say that you can use your regular free and clear detergent. I use free and clear on our stuff, so baby doesn't have reaction to that, but for her I'm using this one, and her skin agrees just fine with this. Now let's talk about sleeping. So one of the big items that we got for her is the Halo Bassinet. I really like it. You don't have to get that one. You can get whatever you have, or whatever you like more. The only thing that I would recommend for you to look into is getting a bassinet that you can see through. So Halo Bassinet is, the walls of it is made out of this like mesh, so you can actually see through the bassinet. When I'm laying on my side of the bed and baby next to me and it's middle of the night, I can actually see without getting up her face. So yes, I would definitely recommend getting a bassinet that you can see through through the sides of the bassinet. The other thing is swaddles. So babies like different types of swaddles, and I would not recommend getting a lot of them right away before you even bring your baby home. When you're in the hospital, nurses are gonna show you how to swaddle your babies. They will give you blankets similar to these, and they will swaddle your child. So you will see if your baby is breaking out of that swaddle all the time, or if your baby actually like that swaddle. My baby loved to be swaddled with her hands down, and I swaddled her in those regular blankets for the longest time until she just got too strong and she started breaking out of the swaddles. And that's when I started purchasing different swaddles to try with her. So I would not recommend getting a swaddle because you think it's cute or because you think your baby might like it. So I would just actually stick with whatever they give you from the hospital, bringing your baby home and then seeing how your baby likes to be swaddled, and then from there try different swaddles according to what you think your baby might like. So once she started breaking out of her swaddle, this is something that we started using. I think it's just called Swaddle Me. It has this Velcro in the middle. I don't know how to show it to you. Oh, you can see here. So yeah, so it has this Velcro in the middle. You put baby in there as like in a sack, and then you swaddle her. And yeah, and then it helps for your baby to stay in there. It's a little bit stronger than if you swaddled her yourself, I feel like. And then once she started breaking out of this swaddle, we tried this magic sleeping suit. This is actually what she's wearing right now to bed. They I think they start from 0 to 3 months and then 3 to 6, and that's she's actually wearing 6 to 9 right now. So this is the sleeping suit that she's using right now. But all this, we didn't get it right away. I just got it as I thought my baby needs it. So next item that I have over here, this is like more of a miscellaneous item. This is a waterproof changing pad. That's something I would put if I need to change her and it's not on her changing table. I can put it on the bed, or I would put it in her bassinet in the beginning, or in her stroller. So yeah, so this is a changing pad. I really like it. It came in a set of 3 and we're still using it, and it's still doing just great. Another miscellaneous item that I have over here is a car seat cover. You definitely can use blankets like this to cover your baby. However, if it's windy, for example, then it's a little bit hard to keep it tight over the car seat. So I would recommend getting the actual car seat cover. And with this car seat cover, you can also use it to cover yourself when you breastfeed outside. You just put it over your head, and then you know, hide your baby down there. So yeah, but car seat cover is definitely something I recommend, especially if you don't want people to, you know, look at your baby, or now in the world that we live in with this coronavirus thing. I think if you go to a hospital or if you need to go to the store, then it's definitely a good idea to cover your baby with something like this. We're almost done with this. So last things that I think you should have at home before you bring your baby home are baby bottles and baby pacifiers. Funny enough, my baby didn't take either of those things. My baby is not taking bottles, or she's not taking pacifiers, but it was a great thing to have it, because when emergency happened and I needed to give her a pacifier or bottle, I had it. I learned that my baby didn't take it, but I had it, and no one had to run to the store and get her anything. So there are definitely different pacifiers. I would recommend getting different shaped nipples for your baby, because babies are very picky, and sometimes if your baby doesn't like round shape of the nipple, they will like something more flat. So I would get a few different pacifiers to offer to your baby when you think it's time. And the same thing with bottles. I have different bottle in the kitchen. that my baby's not taking, but I have different bottle. Again, it's the same thing. Babies take certain bottles and certain bottles they really don't like, so I would just get a few, maybe 2 different brands of bottles, and you have it at home, so in case if you need to give your baby formula, or in case if you need to go somewhere and leave your baby at home with, you know, with whoever you trust, then you will have bottles and you don't need to run to the store and buy anything. Alright, and we're almost there. So last thing that I have here with me is this Boppy lounger. So I hope you liked this video and I hope it was helpful. If there is anything else that you think you would want to add to this video, agree or disagree, leave it in a comment down below for other moms to see. And I just want to say congratulations on your new baby. You're gonna be the best mom for your baby, and I hope I could help you with some recommendations. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!